How do you avoid burnout as a business owner? I've been doing online marketing for about 10 years, and I've seen that most people don't last. It's actually pretty rare for someone to come online and stay relevant for a long period of time. There are three basic patterns that lead to burnout. One of them is the serial procrastinator. Now, this has definitely been me for the past 10 years, but the thing about procrastinating that people don't realize is that it actually burns a ton of energy, and you can actually get burnout by not doing things. People think that burnout comes just from overdoing, but overthinking is actually more stressful than overdoing is. And then you have the sprinter. This is someone who works in short bursts of high energy, but they can't sustain it for a long period of time. Sometimes people call this the shiny object chaser, because this is the person who jumps from project to project to project. They get excited about an idea, they work on it for a couple months, but then they get bored, and then they go all the way back to zero. Then they have to restart on a brand new thing and build momentum again, but they never stick with it long enough to see success. And then finally, you have the grinder, which is the typical workaholic, the person who just works all the time, and they may have success, but sometimes their life is very chaotic and unbalanced. And on the surface, it may look like these people don't burn out because they just keep on going, but a lot of these people are just good at hiding the stress that is underneath the surface. And it may take them years rather than months to burn out, but they do burn out. So what is the better way? Who do you really want to be? Do you want to be any of those three people? I don't think so. I think you want to be the methodical one. This is what I strive to be. The one who is slow, steady, and deliberate. In the short term, the methodical one might appear like they're not doing a whole lot. They're not making a lot of progress. But because the methodical one shows up day in and day out and puts in their small contributions to the world with incredible consistency, they out-accomplish everyone around them given enough time. The methodical one can focus on one thing for a long period of time because they're not focused on the goal, but rather the process. And they ignore what other people tell them they should be doing, and they focus on their strengths. They work for themselves, not the algorithm. This is what I strive to be, and I think we'd all be better off taking this approach.